She said I wanna live faster, faster. And it's getting on my last nerve, but I love a good girl with the bad curve. So I hit the brake, hit the gas, swerving for the record. I damn near wrecked that shit. Never had the road get wet that quick. Fucking on the hood, we gon' dent that shit.
Hello everybody and welcome to Money in the Bank. Now we have a huge show for you. It's gonna be in a couple parts, but part one, you already know we got AJ Styles and Randy Orton facing off here to begin the show in an Extreme Rules match, which was made by Ric Flair last week on Monday Night Raw. Last week. Out first is none other than the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Now, a couple weeks ago, Randy Orton was in that Money in the Bank qualifier match, where, well, technically, he was supposed to be in that match, but he never got down to the ring right before he was, not Money in the Bank. He was supposed to be facing Seth Rollins, #1 contender, to go to Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. But as you can tell, he's not facing anybody for no WWE Championship. And he never even got in the match with Seth Rollins, mainly because his opponent, the man, the myth, the legend, AJ Styles, did attack him right before the match and kind of blindsided him. And after the match, Ric Flair said, "Listen here, AJ, you can be cheap all you want, but neither of you get a shot at anything. You'll take on each other in an Extreme Rules match, Money in the Bank. You know, everything goes out the window." And that man, that attacker, is here. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Now, last week, he got jumped. He got jumped by the Revival, and after that, general manager Ric Flair decided, hey, if your boys are gonna attack his boys and he's gonna attack you, well, you guys all have a match. So later on the night, we also have none other than the Good Brothers taking on the Revival here for the Raw Tag Team Championship. And here we go. It is time for singles action here. Randy Orton, AJ Styles. Now, these two men have had some bad blood these last couple of weeks. And Randy Orton, he could have been at this pay-per-view still having a match, but instead of just a regular old Extreme Rules match with AJ Styles, he could be competing for the WWE Championship. AJ said, "No way, Randy, that ain't happening, not on my terms," attacked him, and now he is facing him here at the pay-per-view Money in the Bank. Now, it's one hell of a show. It really is. We have some crazy matches, and this is just the beginning. This is just a great match to start it off, as AJ Styles hits a nice little suplex on Randy Orton, going and knee stomp straight across the face of Randy Orton. Right now, at the very beginning, AJ Styles has pretty much most of the offense. I mean, he's kind of teeing off on Randy Orton as he gets his leg grabbed, and a big uppercut by Orton, sending AJ back to the mat. Now, later on in the night, the next match we have is John Morrison versus Cedric Alexander for the United States Championship, as John Morrison beat his former friend, The Miz, to qualify. And then Cedric Alexander had one heck of a match against Buddy Murphy to also qualify and face off in that U.S. title, as AJ Styles drops Randy Orton with a DDT. Going for a cover here. Kick out at one by the Viper. The Viper's not going down that easy. I mean, it was just a DDT. AJ, what do you think you're doing? Big kick to the groin gut section and a clothesline by Randy Orton. He's showing off. He is the legend killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator, the most sadistic man in professional wrestling. And I don't know what AJ thought he was doing here. What is this? This is an interesting move by Randy Orton. It's almost like a reverse Boston Crab. AJ gets out of it really quickly, though, right there, as he grabs Randy, lifting him up above his head, and a neck breaker by AJ Styles. Absolutely just, I mean, he's teeing off on Randy as they roll out to the outside. Big kick to the gut, uppercut, and a big flying forearm here on the outside as AJ Styles lifts him up. Big forearm, misses. Randy hits the punch. Randy goes for an uppercut, misses, slaps. Another chest slap right there, and Randy misses the uppercut. These two men finally on the outside here, really adding to the no disqualifications, no countout Extreme Rules part, as, man, AJ Styles' face just went off the side of that barricade, but kicks right to Randy Orton. Didn't even phase him almost, as he sends Randy Orton into that corner table right there. And AJ going under the ring, looking for something to find. Now, this match is Extreme Rules, so any weapon is allowed. Sledgehammer is obviously AJ's choice of weapon right here, as he nails Randy Orton straight in the gut. And throws him again. He's just kind of throwing him around. He's like a rag doll. He's in total control right now. And I don't know if Randy Orton can stop it. I mean, he's seeming pretty weak right here. He's not being the Apex Predator we all love and know right now, man. As he gets absolutely dropped right there, as AJ Styles is showing the crowd why he is the phenomenal one. As Randy's really grabbing that knee right there. It looks like it's hurt. Man, he had a pain face right there. I don't know if you can see it. I can from the announcer's desk right here, and he had one hell of a pain face. He is screaming in pain as he throws Randy Orton, or not throws Randy Orton. Randy Orton throws AJ back into the ring, and they're taking it back to the squared circle right there. Big punch, but AJ Styles isn't even phased. Puts him up over his shoulder, and a big drop right there by AJ Styles, sending Randy right back to the mat, and he's not done. He's standing him up, and a big discus clothesline there by AJ Styles. Top rope time. What can AJ be going for here? Frog splash by AJ Styles right there, and he's not done. He's going back to the ropes. What in the hell? AJ Styles with a 450 spinning thingy-majiggy. It looked like a John Morrison type Starship Pain as he goes for the cover right there after those two moves. Is it enough? Kick out at one by Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton unfortunately did get attacked by AJ Styles, so he didn't get a chance to feature in the WWE Championship match, but later on, that man who he was supposed to face automatically qualified, so Seth Rollins is facing none other than the Rated R Superstar, Randy Orton's former friend, former enemy, I don't even know, Edge, at the pay-per-view Money in the Bank here tonight. Now, I mean, that could be a great one. They have some beef back when Seth Rollins tried to snap his neck over the Money in the Bank briefcase, and it all comes full circle as they face each other for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank, as Randy Orton just kind of sends him creeping to the stairs, gets back into the ring, showing off, taunting. He is in control here now, and instead of going straight on the offense, he's showboating a little. And going up to that top rope. AJ Styles says, no way. Big suplex from the second rope. AJ Styles says, no way, Randy. Just because you got a couple hits on me doesn't mean this is over. I'm in full control. Big snapmare. Misses. Gets a knee straight to the face. But, dude, he is not even phased. Randy Orton just get tossed around here. God dang. Randy at the top rope right there. AJ Styles punching him across the face. Going for what looks to be a top rope suplex. Oh, no. No way! Big top rope suplex by AJ Styles. Both men are down. AJ Styles gets right back up, though, going for the pin. Could it be a 2 count? Oh, it's a 2 count. Kick out at 2. I thought AJ had it 1 there. I thought he put down the Viper, but apparently he didn't. And speaking of putting people down, the Revival tried to put AJ Styles down. Not like a dog, but put him down on the ground. I mean, he did attack as Randy Orton's going for this rope-hung DDT. Dropping AJ Styles straight onto the mat with that big rope-hung DDT. But as I was saying, the Revival did attack AJ Styles backstage last week as Randy Orton goes for the cover. Can AJ Styles kick out? He kicks out at 2, and Randy Orton cannot believe his eyes. He thought he had it 1 there off of that DDT, but he didn't, as he is finally in control as he's rolling outside to the area by our announce tables. And after the Revival attacked AJ was like, hey, listen, Randy, you got your 2 buddies, I got my 2 buddies. He sent in the Good Brothers, a part of the Bullet Club, the OC, whatever you want to call them. They are facing each other here tonight for those Raw Tag Team Championships. I mean, Raw has one heck of a card. I will say Raw has put together some great matches here for Money in the Bank. Randy Orton, AJ, Morrison and Cedric Alexander, Seth Rollins and Edge, Good Brothers and Revival. I mean, I think they have a pretty good show here. And also from Raw, who qualified for the Money in the Bank match, is Daniel Bryan and Dominik Mysterio. AJ Styles was supposed to be a part of that. He was in that 6-man tag team match, but due to him attacking Randy Orton, Ric Flair removed him from the match. So it was a 2-on-3. Daniel Bryan and Dominik ended up winning, and the crazy thing is on the Smackdown side of things, Rey Mysterio qualified, so he will be facing his son for a chance at earning that Money in the Bank contract, which later on in the night, anybody who climbs that ladder and grabs that briefcase will get a guaranteed title shot any place, anytime, anywhere, whenever they want for any championship. Hell, if you wanted to challenge for the U.S. Championship, you could, as AJ Styles goes for the pin here. Kick out at 1 by Randy Orton. And, I mean, AJ just can't believe it. He's put in some damage here, and Randy Orton is still still purring, still kicking along. You know, he's like a truck that you've had for 30 years, and you thought the oil's too bad and your engine's out and you got a lot of miles, but Randy Orton still has plenty of miles to go as he runs into that swinging neckbreaker by AJ Styles. Now, anybody from Raw can, I mean, if they win Money in the Bank, they could go after whoever wins that WWE Championship match in Seth Rollins and Edge as Randy Orton gets out of the calf crusher. But not even that. I mean, metaphorically, like technically speaking, if Dominik Mysterio or Daniel Bryan, phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles, sending Randy Orton flat to the mat. 1, 2, kick out at 2. AJ doesn't believe it. He thought he had it. He had it 3. He's arguing with the ref here. I don't know if that's, I mean, it's a no disqualification, so the ref can't do anything. Big kick of the back. Randy Orton is not phased. Gets to the top, going for a chop, blocked by AJ Styles. Spinning form, misses. Randy caught him with the uppercut, and now Randy going for another draping DDT as he drops him on the mat once again. Another big DDT by Randy Orton. Now, Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio, family. I mean, we could see how that turns out in the Money in the Bank. Could Rey realistically help his son to the top of the mountain? Or is it going to be less of a personal affair and maybe Rey just wants to get back to that title scene, you know? Maybe he does. Daniel Bryan, also former WWE champion. He could get back to the top of the mountain. He is a one-time Money in the Bank winner, so I wouldn't put it past him. So Randy Orton sends AJ Styles straight into them stairs as he's looking under the ring. What could he be grabbing here? It is a table. So he took off the announce table. He's grabbing a second table here. I have no clue what Randy could be going for here. Absolutely no clue. No clue. Sending him into the side. Oh my God. Just right up against that mat there. As he's going to throw AJ Styles up there. What is he doing? Is he going for it? Oh my God. Randy Orton on the announce table. AJ Styles. No. RKO. RKO out of nowhere. Oh my God. What's this? The Good Brothers. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows are out here coming to attack Randy Orton to help their friend. Big Luthez pressed there by Luke Gallows. Oh my God. AJ's Goonies are here. He's beating the hell out of Randy Orton, lifting him up. Oh my God. No. No. Gallows, no. Picking him up. Carrying him over that table. What is he going to do here? Oh my God. Luke, no. Big power bomb through the table. Randy Orton goes through the table. AJ Styles sneaked back into the ring. And Randy was just attacked by the Good Brothers. Oh my God. AJ's goons came out here. I mean, hey, Randy's goons attacked first last week. And now AJ has his backup. It's okay, Randy back in the match. Big right hand coming over, float over, neck breaker by Randy Orton. He went through a table. It didn't even phase him. Both men went through a table. And they seem fine. They seem like they just started this match all over. Get big punch. Sending AJ Styles back down to the mat. Another big punch there by Randy Orton as he goes to grab his arm. AJ rolls through. Drop toe hold. Randy Orton turning around. Big suplex. Brainbuster by AJ Styles here. He's going to the middle rope. What's he calling for here? What is he doing? Is he's just standing? Oh no. He's standing right into the Orton up. Could he be going for another phenomenal forearm? Could he hit it? Another one right here. No, he misses the blockbuster. He went for a blockbuster and Randy just let him fall. He didn't even notice it, but Randy letting AJ get around him doesn't matter. Big suplex right there, just throwing him to the other side of the ring. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. What a back and forth match between these two men. They have gone through so much pain, so much suffering here. All over just some beef and an early attack by AJ Styles. Going back and forth right here. Neither men can really get off some any crazy offense. Big brainbuster. Once again, man, Randy Orton's gonna have a concussion here. He's for sure gonna have voices in his head, not my head, his head. He's gonna have some voices in his head after this one because AJ Styles is just giving him some noggin power. I don't even know, man. Treating him like an NFL quarterback or running back, or he gets a lot of head injuries. You know what I mean? That Will Smith movie, it's a pretty decent movie, pretty good. We love Will Smith here in the WWE. I wish Will Smith would come be a guest. And oh my God, another calf crusher. Will AJ Styles tap out? I mean, will Randy tap out to AJ Styles? Randy is screaming in pain. He has that calf perfectly adjusted there. AJ Styles does. No. Randy Orton gets back. Big elbow to the lower back of AJ Styles as Randy smartly rolls out of the ring. Big dive by AJ Styles. He doesn't let him run. Big head to the back of the back. I guess. Oh my God, these men. This Randy Orton is just laid out here on the outside now. I mean, hey, if Randy Orton faced Seth Rollins, he could have faced his former friend Edge for the championship. But AJ Styles just had to ruin that here, and AJ Styles could ruin his career even more here if he puts him in too much damage. Now, Raw does have a good card. We went over what Raw's bringing to the table here on Money in the Bank, but we also have Andrade and Angel Garza taking on none other than the Lucha Dragon Sin Cara and Kalisto's big phenomenal form again. He hit another. Is this it for AJ Styles? Can he win? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Randy Orton kicked out of another phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles is in disbelief. So he's going to attack the ref. I don't even know what that was right there, man. As he cannot believe he still hasn't put away Randy Orton, and a big knee right across the face once again. Now, on top of that SmackDown Tag Team Championship, we also have Roman Reigns taking on Baron Corbin for the World Heavyweight Championship. Baron Corbin did beat Big E for that spot. As AJ Styles putting him in an arm breaker. Shades of Alberto Del Rio here. Can he make Randy Orton tap out? I mean, obviously not. Randy Orton rolls out, gets around, a big punch to the side of the face, laying some right hands into his noggin, man. That is absolutely brutal. Now, Roman Reigns bait Samoa Joe to face Baron Corbin for the World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, no one is champion yet because WWE, we were like, hey, you know, we need something to switch it up. Let's freshen it up. Nobody has any more titles. We're restarting completely from fresh. Bring back the big gold. As Randy Orton grabs the kendo stick here, coming in, and AJ Styles throws a punch, misses. Big kendo stick to the front of the face as Randy Orton is teeing off. He snapped. He's just laying those kendo shots into the leg and the back of AJ Styles, telling him to get up. He's pounding that ground. What is he going to go for here? RKO! RKO out of nowhere! AJ Styles! 1, 2! Kick out at 2! AJ Styles survives! Randy cannot put him down! No matter what, Randy Orton cannot put this man down. Neither men are giving up here. There's been some crazy kickouts as AJ Styles gets around, kicks him in the back of the leg. Going for some... No! Randy Orton reverses. Big close right there. Going for some elbows. Or elbow, I should say. As Randy's struggling to get up to his feet. As he gets injured, there's another elbow right there by Randy Orton as he goes to stand AJ up. Now, just besides... We got the Smackdown. We got the World Heavyweight Championship later tonight. Now, last week on Smackdown, the go-home show of Smackdown right before Money in the Bank, you did see Sami Zayn and Cesaro go one-on-one in a 5-star thriller for the IC Championship. And that match was so good. That was an amazing match. Two men put on a hell of a fight. But Finn Balor decided it was his business to be in that fight. He was a little upset that he wasn't in the IC title match. So he came out. He attacked Cesaro. He hit a 1911 on him, and it didn't matter. 1911? I don't think it's 1911. That's a gun in Call of Duty. But he hit his move, and Cesaro still won. But, you know, our general manager here on SmackDown, Booker T, said, you know, if you want to shut out that title, you got it. You get a shot at Cesaro at the pay-per-view. And after that, Sami Zayn went ahead and tweeted, no, simply no, Booker. I don't know what your favoritism is towards Finn Balor, but if he gets a shot for just attacking, I should get another shot for him interrupting my match. I had that one before Finn Balor distracted me. Booker T said, go ahead, sure, whatever you want, Sami. Now we have a triple threat here on the pay-per-view. Cesaro, Sami Zayn, and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. That match is on later tonight, and that's pretty much the card. I mean, I think we have a pretty solid card here tonight as Randy Orton put him over his shoulders in a dropping neck breaker by Randy Orton right there. And a backbreaker. Oh, slamming his head up against that kendo stick. And Randy is just snapping. He's swinging. He's beating the living hell out of AJ Styles. He just does not want this man to get up. He is brutalizing him with that kendo stick. It is just looking not pretty as Randy hits another big uppercut on AJ Styles, sending him creaming to the mat. But AJ Styles gets right around Randy Orton, going for another chest. No, big teed up right punch there by Randy Orton. He's slowly in control again as he lifts AJ Styles not even back up to his feet, but has him sit up, kicks him in the back, kicks him again in that right arm, left arm, every arm, all of the arms. He's picking him back up. Another fall-away suplex as both men are down. AJ Styles climbs to the corner for a breather. Randy climbing to the ropes. And he's going to just tee off right here against good old AJ Styles, lifting him up. Big sit-out. Not a sit-out, but a big slam, picking him back up. AJ Styles looks to be in trouble here. Oh, he's going for another. He's going for it again. He's going for it. A drop in, and dropping AJ Styles right on the mat here. The crowd's going crazy. He's calling for it. He wants to put this man away. The Viper with another RKO, and he hits it. Randy Orton just sent him to the mat. Why is he not going for the cover? Randy, what are you doing? You had the match won. Randy, no. Randy Orton just stomped. Punt kick to the side of the head of AJ Styles. 1, 2. AJ Styles loses to Randy Orton. Randy Orton hits him with that punt kick to win a match. What a crazy one right there. He just floored out AJ Styles. AJ Styles may have got the first attack off. He may have won that fight, but Randy Orton wins this one. Is the war? Is this a war? This is a fight? Are things settled? I have no clue. This match was absolutely incredible, and I'll see you guys in part 2 of Money in the Bank.
I'm the bee's knees, these hoes, yeah, they just love me. Flow so cold, but my nose straight runny. Got a lot of bros, so don't act funny. Shooting off shots, gun hopping like a bunny. Run up on me, you a motherfucking dummy. You know I do these